It's a lot of bullshit.
That's it. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
God,
This is bullshit.
that didn't.
This
feel
is bullshit. Dong.
good. There it is. That's
that was
the
like
bong button.
This is a bong cord.
Didn't have
What's
to do
up,
a
all
beer
you
bong
viewers out there on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube?
here. Hello, people.
It's the BS show. It's the Banana Man.
It's the day before Thanksgiving. Happy Wednesday.
The Sloth Man. Oh, no, you said Halloween, didn't you? Remember the other night, Halloween?
I just said Thanksgiving, right?
No, you said... It's actually the day before Valentine's
Jay,
Day.
can we rewind it? Can we start it over again?
Mulligan! No, we're not.
Happy early Valentine's Day.
I just want to do a few shout-outs before we get started. Shout-out to our producer, Stretchy Stretch, Thug Oat. Shout-out
Thug Oats?
Public...
You call him Thug Oat?
Thug Goats.
That sounds like a new rapper. Thug Oat.
Public House.
Coming from Miami-Dade.
We're not at Public House tonight.
Public House, I couldn't
Torres-
make it out to Public
His
House.
knees a little
On account of I am an old...
under the weather.
I'm an old crippled man, but I do have a cool cane. So anybody that wears a cane, you know.
Yo, we can call you Big Slothy Kane or like Big, that's decent.
Yo, Kane!
Yo, Kane!
Bikes!
Shout out to Social House.
There's a Tom Segura joke.
Our local mothership, local watering hole. We got duck racing on Sunday.
Duck racing.
You guys haven't seen that, you should definitely check it out. It's free to get in, $25 bar tab. if you
Yeah, and then also there's beans and beers, or bags and beans. Fuck.
want. Beers and bags.
At Oviedo East,
Yeah,
District
District
Eat and Play. Very cool spot.
Shout out to Kelly.
I really want to go back over there and play some more Tomb Raider and some Jurassic Park.
Yeah, they have a really cool arcade game
And
selection.
they got some big ass fucking pool tables.
They're actually bar regulation size, 7 by 4, 4.5.
Is that good?
There's actually smaller than most pool tables. It's funny you said big pool table.
Well, because I've seen small pool tables, I've seen really big ones. I thought they were big. They looked like a decent
They're-
sized pool table.
They're called bar boxes. It's like what you see in the bar. You put the quarters in.
So that's not the same pool table that
Professional
that
size
chick, the
use
spider,
mine.
would be using.
I've met her.
You met the spider?
When I was managing
You know who
that
the
pool hall
spider
back
is?
home, I met her.
Remember she used to be on like an ESPN all the time, and she'd be like that
met her.
Asian chick. She
She's
had like
really
the glove.
tall, dude.
She'd have that glove that only had like
She's
2 things.
Huge.
And she'd go and fucking like, she'd shoot the ball once and then like,
Yeah, she was top. Black Widow. There
yeah, this the black spider.
you go. Asian chick. She's awesome.
Damn, she was awesome.
She was top 20 like forever.
How do you
Still
make,
is.
how do you make a living to pay for all your
it's
bills
hard to
and
do
your
that with
rent
pool.
off of playing pool?
Yeah, pool's difficult because my dad played pro for a couple of years back in the '80s, and it's to make a living off it. You have to be top 10 on the planet. You really have to place in the top 10 at every tournament.
So it means you have to be
The
like
money's just
you
not
have to
there.
be like a 99% accuracy every time you play pool.
Yeah, it's not like golf where you're getting hundreds of thousands or million. The purses in pool are $50,000 total. You know, so first place is getting like 10 grand instead of golf where they're getting over $1 million. You know?
Jesus, man. Well, what about beer pong and Special Olympics? Is there money in that for a family?
Not now.
What about if there was beer pong in the Special Olympics?
I don't know what to say about that. That would be entertaining. I
It would
think,
be
but
entertaining. It doesn't
I don't
have to
think
be
a
beer. It could just be like water pong or apple juice pong.
Then we could change that. We could do that.
Pedialyte pong.
Pedialyte pong?
Yeah.
That really rolls off the tongue. I like that.
It would be a good idea, I think.
Another shouting out to our boy Caesar and Toodle. We got Groove City coming on the 24th.
Groove
Sunday. Sunday. If you guys haven't been out to one of those events, you guys should definitely get a chance. Come on out and play some vinyl and play some cool music and stuff.
Yeah, not the tambourine thing that I'm playing right now.
It's a drum. Tambourine. Close.
It's a pop-up record party once a month. And it keeps on popping up at the same place, but that's all right. I was trying to look at the term pop-up and what it means. And pretty much everywhere has a pop-up now if you're hip and cool. So pop-up events, pop-up kitchen, pop-up something else. Oh. Nothing.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, and we've had some crumbling ass cookies for the past hour and a half here.
Would you rather have crumbled cookies or no cookies at all?
Like cookie shake?
Oh my God.
Cookie
Yes,
shake to roll
exactly.
like a cookie joint?
I like how you did that there.
We don't have any full cookies
Just
left.
related it to the pot thing.
Well, it's kind of
good.
like the crumbs at the bottom of the chip bag where you just go like...
I think sometimes that's the best part.
Or like when you get like a sleeve of Chips Ahoy. Right, they came in sleeves. And then the
Ritz
ones at the
crackers
bottom.
came in sleeves.
Yeah, I don't want no Ritz crackers crumbs. That'd be pretty gross.
Yeah. Chips Ahoy came in the trays.
Yeah,
I don't
they
remember
did.
individual sleeves.
Which one came in the
they?
came in the sleeves?
They might have had individual sleeves.
I'm probably too old for this.
Me or you?
For cookies?
Nobody is too old for
You're
cookies.
never too old for cookies. Look at Santa's
Never too old for cookies.
Immortal fat ass.
Immortal technique.
He's been killing it off of cookies for the past since the beginning.
Since been pimpin',
cookie
since
time.
been pimpin', since been pimpin'. So we got to relate that to cookies. Or not. Or not. Let's talk about the pizza.
Yeah, man.
So what's up with no pizza late night deliveries in Waterford? Like, this is like a high
Doesn't
alcohol.
exist, man. I think the biggest thing is up until like Papa John's, and that's only till like 11 or 12.
That's wild.
There was a point in time a couple years ago, back in my day, I remember, pizza
in
joints
my
would be
day.
open till 4 in the morning. And those pizza places would bring you beer up until 2.
Yeah, why don't
There's
we
a
have
place
more
called
stuff like
there's
that?
a place called 5 Star Pizza.
We have that back home. We have
It was
5-star.
fucking really. The pizza wasn't bad.
We have
It wasn't
5-star.
really that bad at all. And they were open till 4 in the morning, and they would deliver. And I'm talking like pizza and wings. And then there's another one called like Knight's Pizza, which is pretty much the same thing as 5 Star Pizza, and they'd be open till fucking 4 in the morning. I worked at a place called not Lazy Moon, Pie in the Sky over there where fucking Bar Louie is now, and they were open till 4 in the morning, and they would deliver. And you just don't get that anymore. What was that noise, man? What was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear that
I
noise?
like noises. Some noises, not all noises.
I'm hearing noises sometimes. I think I'm freaking
loud
out.
noises.
I think there's a helicopter watching me.
You are freaking out, man.
Drone!
It's been a weird day. It's been a very weird day. What else we got on here?
My days have been fucked up since I left Danketsu on Monday night.
Yeah, it's kind of been just
I think we got there at like
Mishmash.
10:30, and we didn't leave till 2.
yeah, we left right at close, pretty much.
And I think I had like 2 bowls of food, and then I had 3 sakis and 2 pitchers to myself.
A little bit of sushi.
Oh yeah, actually that's what I had.
drank a couple beers
I
out
had
there.
a lot of sushi.
Shout out to the Spunk, King Spunk. She was our server.
King Spunk from Meme Girls.
That was pretty cool.
You know, and also I didn't realize it until after the fact, but dank bombs are on the never-ending menu now.
Yeah, nobody ever told us that.
No.
Is that a
it comes
new
down to
thing?
the same ingredients of a dank bomb is the same thing for everything else that we're getting, which it was the dank sauce, which is their little concoction, and then it's just like sake and a splash of Coke or something like that.
I believe so.
Because I could tomahawk power slam dunk down my gullet some fucking dank
Tomahawk
bombs.
Power Slam?
Yeah, man.
Boom down.
Boom shakalaka from downtown. Who was that? Marv Albert. Didn't Marv Albert cross-dress for a while, and then like he didn't want people to know about
Who's
it?
Marv Albert?
He's a sports commentator,
That's why I don't know.
right? Didn't Marv Albert dress like a chick? Who else dressed like a chick? Oscar De La
Wesley
Hoya.
Snipes dressed like a chick.
Did Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. Love Julie
It
Newmar.
was Wesley Snipes,
John Leguizamo and
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird movie.
It's your prerogative. I mean, if you want to dress like a chick, I'll power to you, but not for me.
Yeah.
I was a flower girl one time, though. So I technically dressed up as a chick. I wore a tutu and fairy wings. But it wasn't
That's
like I
just you
put
wearing
on
a
long
tutu.
hair and like...
I think if you're
high
gonna dress up
heels
like a
and
chick,
stuff.
you have to like get your hair done, put on makeup, put in stuffed boobs,
Stuff your bra.
put on a dress, put on high heels, like drag queen status. Like that shit takes a while. And I think for a guy to dress up like a girl, it's gonna take longer for a girl to dress up like a girl. So you really gotta put time into it, man.
I think it would be about the same.
I don't think so. I think you gotta put on twice the amount of makeup. You gotta try twice as hard to make your boobs look good. I don't know anywhere that's selling shoes that's gonna fit your fucking man-footed ass
Female
feet.
shoes in men's sizes, that's...
Like Peggy Hill sizes.
That's an online thing.
Like DMG foot sizes.
DMG?
Daniel Marie Judy. Oh. Because she has giant feet.
Yo, I hope DJ doesn't watch this.
She does it.
That's the one thing.
She does it.
That's the one thing she gets super sensitive about.
That's
is
the beauty of this place.
Like last year,
We're in a safe zone. This is a DJ-free zone.
when they did all the stockings for Christmas at Soho, somebody made her the giant one because
She had the Peggy Hill foot. Yeah.
The Peggy Hill foot. DMG.
The
DMJ.
DMJ feet.
DMJ feet.
So, I mean,
That's good.
yeah. So get that hashtag sprouting about the fucking group page.
We love you, DJ.
Let's see how strong my drinks will be next time I go in there.
Probably less.
It's like, what is it, soda?
Moisture.
Maybe not. It's gonna. She makes a mean cocktail.
Pat makes a mean White Russian.
Pat makes a mean White Russian. He does, man.
Pat's doing that thing. He just wrote a book.
He has a claw machine.
He's got a.
He got a Pac-Man vending machine.
That's dope.
We'll do a beer bong. Is it beer bong time?
Is it beer bong time?
I think we should try.
What are we looking at? There, stretchy stretch time wise. Oh, 10-minute mark.
Fuck it, just do it. Why not?
You do it now. I'll do it later.
So this thing
Or about to.
is the thing right here.
So our first topic tonight is Will Smith.
Willow Smith.
Not Will.
What's your deal?
Willow Smith
Jaden
was
Smith.
an I Am Legend.
Yes.
I had no idea that she played his daughter in that. That makes sense, but I never knew. But if you guys seen the new Aladdin trailer or the freeze frames, Will Smith is a giant blue huge dude.
A huge friggin' guy.
Huge freaking guy.
Wait, do you got the pictures up? Because it started as when we all knew Will Smith was gonna be Genie, and then Entertainment Weekly, fucking magazine, put out a picture of him on the cover with Jasmine and fucking Aladdin, and he was chilling. And then, because he just looked like Will Smith dressed as a fucking genie motherfucker.
And it looked good. It was a good
He looked like
costume.
his regular self, just he had like a goatee and a hat. And then
I thought it was really good.
on Twitter, he was like, yo, guys, don't worry, I'm going to be blue. And then the trailer just came out a couple days ago. And then one of the last scenes, you see fucking Will Smith as Genie. And he's fucking... He's in Blueface.
I think it more so than the Blueface.
He's in Blueface,
They
yeah.
blew up his entire body frame, like his chest's all pumped out, stomach, and it just doesn't look proportionate. And it, I don't know.
Well, the Genie was a big dude.
Yeah, but
He was
Not
like,
like
he
this.
he was big old barrel chested, broad shoulder, big old fat neck, big old jaw.
it's just.
But at the same time, they could have just left him as is.
yeah.
But then they made him blue.
If
I
it
feel like
ain't
they
broke,
can't- they
if it
can't
ain't
go-
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and then there was a picture where the people did the memes where they made him look like Majin Buu.
Majin Buu.
Yeah, that was
Majin-
good. Where he's like pink.
That was awesome.
And then they did another one.
That was funny
There's
as
so
well.
many. There's one where they made him look like Sonic.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That was good. I think I tagged both of you in it this morning.
I have
earlier.
not seen that.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna.
But I mean, I think reason why I think I still want to see the movie, but I just don't think we're ready for a blue Genie Will Smith.
yeah. They
Either we're
could've-
not ready for a Will Smith Genie or not ready for a blue Will Smith.
I feel like they could have picked a better choice for actor-wise. Some more comedic, more attuned to Robin Williams. You know, somebody that could really
this
rip
is-
it like that.
This is left over from the Gasparilla bus.
You know, Carissa was here the other night to get it, and she did not take it. So it's her fault.
Fair warning, I'm not really good at this.
So while my co-host is bonging this beer, wow, he's actually really fast. I can't believe we're doing this right now.
Blah!
Well, we usually do shots and stuff on here, but this is the first beer bong that has ever taken place on podcast.
You gotta get
isn't
some
it?
more beer bong in your life.
We've never bonged beers on TD Podcast.
You know who's really good at beer bonging?
Eric.
Eric Loves Robots from Group C.
Eric's good at it.
He's fucking ridiculous. I don't know where he puts it all. I think I watched him do like 5 consecutively in a night.
So share the wealth.
I think
bud.
I seen him do like 5 in an hour.
Oh, I thought you finished.
It's just a drop. Do we need like a residual glass? You got it.
No, you're good.
Listen, we're no stranger
It's all
to
family.
sharing beers over here.
It's all family.
How many times have you killed wounded soldiers at an after party?
What?
Wounded soldiers?
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, when you walk around, you're like, hey man, who didn't finish their drink? Hey, who didn't?
Oh, like on the regular? I mean, maybe.
I don't do it anymore, but
Maybe once or twice a year.
I used to go around when I was like really drunk, like back in like chilling at like
Last week.
no, I'm talking about like 2005 through 8 days, and like
I was a sophomore.
there would be a party, and I'm like, yo man, look at all these wounded soldiers. So I'd go around and I'd just like
I
kill
didn't even know the term.
every fucking
When you
cup.
said wounded soldiers, I never heard.
I would just kill every cup and beer like in one foul swoop. I start on one side of the room and just go to the other, and it would just be random drinks. And
So you probably have AIDS, is what you're saying.
I probably don't have AIDS because I have good immunity from drinking wounded soldiers. That's why you gotta vax your kids.
If you have kids, let them play in the dirt.
Yeah, let them.
Throw them in the dumpster and just let them at it.
Good old-fashioned mud pies. And I'm not just talking about when you don't make it to the bathroom in time.
Ew, gross. So I'm getting ready for this. Okay. I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
This is perfect timing. We need a beer bong counter.
That actually was perfect timing.
It was not bad. I feel like we need to do 5 more of these each before the show's over. It'll make us feel better.
What's our next rundown topic?
What is it? Where are we at? Can you tell me?
We were at the Pillow
Oh yeah, sloth
Palace.
merchandising.
Yeah, sloths are everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, what's up with sloths?
Everywhere you
people
go.
love that shit, man. I wish we got so much shit over here, but
I can make it less
The
shit.
ball, we got the thing. No, I mean like as far as like sloth shit goes. I mean,
And banana shit?
I mean,
It's basically all bullshit because we like bullshit. Some bullshit.
yeah, it's the name.
Not
of the
all
show.
bullshit.
It's the name of the show. But, you know, the popularity of sloths in pop culture and the merchandising that's out right now, like when something's hot, like everybody wants to cash in on it and fucking like, go for it.
Everybody's
so I feel like
doing
it's going to
sloth.
hit hard and then fizzle away, but I don't know. But I do notice, like, you know, I probably have like maybe like 7 shirts that have like a sloth on it or some way related to a sloth. And a couple years ago, I couldn't just, if I wanted to find something for a sloth, somebody would look on the internet or find it in a weird spot and get it for me, or I'd get it for myself.
Now it's available
Now
everywhere.
I can see sloth T-shirts and like Walmart.
probably go to Five Below.
And fucking Five Below and shit. Also, there is no like now like thank you to Kelly from District Eat and Play. We got the sloth pens.
Yeah, sloth pans.
We got balls.
We got sloth
We got
balls.
play balls with sloths on them.
We got bananas.
People are making gift cards with sloths on them. There's sloth memes everywhere, crazy. And you go to like at the dollar store, dude. They got fucking little sloth animals and shit.
sloth keychains.
I got
sloth
I got
lanyards.
keychains and shit from Chelsea. Fucking when she came back from New York,
I
like
got
what she
that
got us
sloth
like this thing.
dog toy for you at Target.
And I love that shit. But it's just crazy because like sloths have been around since the dinosaurs with the giant fucking sloth. Literally, sloths have been around since then. And what in the past year, 5 years? Not even the past 5 years has really, you know,
Been slothing
the only
since
sloth
been
anybody,
slothing since
the only
been
sloth
slothing.
anybody ever knew was Sloth from the Goonies. And even in high school, I had a Sloth from the Goonies T-shirt, which is tight. If those come back,
He's probably the most famous sloth that's not actually a sloth.
well, I'm trying to think what are the most famous sloths right now. Sloth from the Goonies,
That's about all I can think
Sid the Sloth from Ice Age, which was John Leguizamo.
of. Okay.
And then there was, if you ever watched that show, It's a Big, Big World, which was like a kids' TV show like fucking 10 years ago.
Never.
There was like a giant sloth dude, and he was kind of like a big bear, and he was just in a costume. And other than that, I don't know any other real sloths, but there's mad cartoons, there's mad memes, there's mad Instagrams, there's mad Facebook posts.
Oh yeah, I follow a
And I
sloth
like, yo,
lovers
if you,
group on
if you see
Facebook.
sloth shit on Facebook,
Hilarious.
tag me in it, send me it. I love. I'll take my time. Like somebody loves puppies and watching puppy videos. I'll watch that shit. But it's just like,
I like
yo,
turtles.
so the sloth has been my favorite animal since I was like in 4th grade. Saw like a National Geographic.
What do you think where do you think it sparked from? Like it just
Just
you
the
saw it
idea.
and it was like cute as
It's-
hell and you're just
it's-
like, oh,
Yeah, it's just like, what is it? I'm like, it's not a squirrel, it's not a monkey, it's not a sugar glider.
kind of like a koala.
Like,
bear,
what does
I
it
feel
do?
like.
It's like, doesn't do anything. It's super vulnerable.
I feel like koalas are very similar.
Kind of, but where's the koala fucking wave coming from?
I think the koala wave was heavy with Steve Irwin, like
Okay, so
Crocodile
probably
Hunter.
like 15
Back
years
then,
ago.
koalas were popular. Now it's sloths and
It's sloth
turtles.
crazy.
Turtles are
Yeah, people, and then
Turtles are
anytime
pretty
like, what's your name? Oh, I love sloth. What's this? What's that? Oh, sloths are awesome. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I know fucking sloths are awesome. You're not gonna tell me. It's like, it's like I like that band first. You shut up.
the sloths. I've never heard of them.
There's probably, if they're not stupid,
I bet you that is a band.
There is a band called The Abominable Sloth, and
Shut
it's a fucking metal band like grindcore.
There is a band called the Sloths, American rock band from LA, 60s stuff. Dung 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 dung.
Hey everybody, my folks are here, and I'm gonna take this time to say,
Yeah,
hey,
shout out to Papa
hey
Sloth
mom,
and Mama
can
Sloth.
you grab us some beers, please?
They're pretty cool
We
people.
need 4 cans of Bush beer.
Oh God, I don't think there's that many left.
We need 2 cans and
We
2
just- we
bottles.
just need
or,
4
or 4
beers.
bottles.
4 beers is
Just
cool.
four-
It's just 4 beers.
Just 4 beers, 2 and 2. Keep them coming.
It's just 4 beers. What's the next rundown point there, Stretch?
I think it's funny because you listen to the old Tom and Dan
Don't have the
episodes,
order.
and that was what they used to do. They're like, we need 4 beers, 2 for him, 2 for me. Keep them coming.
Oh, fuck Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
That's the worst.
Day.
Okay, so if you're in a relationship, this holiday is it's still not that good. Like, it's not beneficial to anybody besides the female. Literally, it's for the female.
I wouldn't say all that.
So, no. What,
Okay,
what are
we'll
your
take
opinions on
those.
Valentine's Day? You think it's a successful holiday or a non-successful holiday?
Yes.
In what? In what
All
aspect?
right. Yeah.
In what aspect? Gracias, Mama Slav.
What do you mean?
Like, why is Valentine's Day good?
Valentine's Day is good because it's one of those milestones of the year to keep you in track of what. Okay, it's February now. We're into February. Also, it reminds you like, oh hey, I forgot something. So this is the precursor to remind like, hey, you might have forgotten Valentine's Day, but don't fuck up forgetting your anniversary. Because I feel like you could let Valentine's Day slide if you forgot about it. Which how could you? Because social media and fucking there's every store you go to, there's fucking pink hearts and chocolate everywhere.
That's what I think it stems from. I think it stems from a holiday that a lot of like Hallmark and all these different places, they wanted to sell a lot of stuff in a dead time of the year. So they invented this holiday to,
Well, I think it's
highlight
good. I mean,
relationships.
I know I've been in the restaurant business, and then I think it's funny because I go back and watch Analytically Correct.
Hilarious.
And Marty,
Shout out
me
to
and Marty,
Marty.
I think are kind of on the same page,
Brett.
is because like when we try to come down and try to break things down to somebody, because I'll do it all the time. I'm like, well, what's the fucking deal if I'm in the kitchen and some shit like that? Like the other day, he was talking about like somebody or LeBron chasing rings or some shit. And he's like, well, if you're in the
Ring
kitchen
chasing.
and you got a bunch of shitty cooks, is it your fault being the manager of all these shitty cooks, or fucking you can't do all the cooks' jobs because you're just the manager? And I think it's funny that we all fucking relate back to the restaurant. But that's just the Waterford lifestyle. But no, there's a lot of people in Valentine's Day, like tonight and tomorrow, that are going to be making their money. So I think people should
I think-
appreciate that because
I
like
think that's good.
Valentine's Day specials, things like that, you're fucking pumping the economy on a night that isn't a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But also, I mean, what's the harm in saying like, hey, don't forget to fucking like zhuzh up your life a little bit.
I think
Here's a card. Here's some
just-
fucking candies.
I think that's cool, but like relationship-wise, when I was in a relationship and I had the Valentine's Day thing, it just like, it makes me think about, oh, I should be doing this all the time for my old lady.
See, I hear that argument
You
all
know?
the time.
Seriously, though.
I hear that argument all the time, but guess what? Nobody's thinking about that until Valentine's Day comes around.
Exactly. If
What if-
Valentine's Day didn't exist, that doesn't mean
What
you're
if-
going
what
to
if-
treat your
what if
lady
it's-
better or worse all
What
the
if
time.
it's May 23rd, and then I just went up to you and be like, hey man, don't forget Valentine's Day was...
Come in.
Oh, that's Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, shout out to
Mail
Tom Hanks.
call.
It's man a mail call and a mail and a mail. But I just don't support Valentine's Day.
I do.
I think it's
And that's just because a bunch of people got massacred.
what?
Let's say Valentine's Day massacre.
Oh yeah, that was a bad day. It
was real.
Is that Chicago?
It was real shit.
That was Chicago, wasn't it?
No, this is like an even older, like fucking
I'm talking like.
Greco-Roman wrestling times.
Oh, I was talking like a mafioso. and
Oh
Al
yeah, that
Capone
was like
stuff.
gangline style, fucking like Tommy Gun.
say Gangnam style?
Gangland style. Gangland style.
I think you said Gangnam style.
Yes,
Oh.
both references are correct.
Both of yours, not mine.
Thank you. It's okay.
That cat's a loud.
Oh, it'll be all right. Just for a minute. We can put her back outside. She doesn't hurt. She's not like the other cat.
Yeah, she's fine. She can go out.
She's not like most cats.
I mean, Valentine's Day.
I think you've
it's-
heard that before.
That's cool.
She's
It
not
sucks
like
for
most
all of
cats.
us not in relationships, you know.
Yeah, well, see, that's a reminder to y'all to tighten up.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day, Torn?
I tried to do something today. My fucking legs swelled up. I fucking couldn't leave the house. I fucking called Stretch and said, hey, can we do a podcast from here? It's all good.
Yeah, it is.
I appreciate your love and support. I love you, Audrey. I'm glad you're not here because
shout out to
because you would
Audrey.
just be like, she would just kind of be like,
Shout out to Black Reese.
stressing it out even more. She's like, oh, you're sitting on your foot. That's all right. Man,
Don't
I
put-
couldn't even imagine
Don't
sitting
put
Indian
bleach
style
on your
right now.
scrapes and cuts.
Yeah, shout out to Audrey for telling me
Thank
not to
you
put
for
bleach
improving my
on open
medical
wounds.
abilities.
Do not put bleach on open wounds.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I think we heard the thinger again. I think it's time for another.
The what? 420 bill.
What?
Is our next rundown topic.
There's only one beer left. I think there's vodka in the freezer. We can
So-
start funneling that.
And there's a new. No. Do what? The vodka or the funneling vodka? So don't funnel liquor. Funnel beer.
Who's on the way to the house right now?
Please.
Can they bring us some? Who wants to do a beer
I got
run
it.
for the crew?
So there's a new bill that just got introduced into
Hey, you're an old Bill.
legislation.
Hey, look, I got
bureaucrat
you
bill.
got a bill too.
Ben Anderson Cooper here, reporting on
got
a
a bill
new
too.
topic in our judicial system.
In Rancho Cucamonga.
So the 420 bill was introduced on Thursday by Senator Ron Wyden. He's from Oregon, and it's gonna literally declassify marijuana. So it's been a Schedule I drug since 1937. Or maybe a little bit later. I know they did the marijuana stamp, the Tax Act, back in the 30s. But he is literally trying to legalize it on a federal scale. It will no longer be scheduled. We'll all be able to consume it and grow it.
Who's the push on this? Who's the people lobbying this? What's there to win?
Senator for a lot of stuff. What do you mean, what's there to win? Marijuana being legal?
Yeah.
Alcohol is legal. What's
Yeah.
there to win for that?
Well, now we got a bunch of fucking bobo alcohol when I know I can get it made by some people in a fucking shack in the mountains. It'll be fucking way, way better.
So it might not be.
Our fucking alcohol is capped at 151. When I know I can get some fucking evergreen proof shit that'll fucking knock my socks off that tastes like blueberry pie.
So I think it'd be beneficial to legalize it on a federal level because
So what, Marlboro can make cigarettes, now all our fucking... now our marijuana tastes like fucking chemicals and it sucks?
no, we'll be able to. So on a recreational level, in a federally legal level, you can sell it. You can get revenue from the taxes. You have universities that can start researching and testing more. Right now, you can't legally test a lot in certain states, so you know what's going into it. There's not
Well,
going
you
to
know
be.
what? You know what's going into it if you go to California or Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. And those are states where it's legal. When it's legal, it's safer.
Yeah,
You're
well,
gonna
I would
eliminate
say-
the black market aspect. So that's lowering crime. It's more revenue for the states. The first year that Colorado legalized recreationally, there was like $100 million surplus just from the tax revenue, and they started giving it back to schools and healthcare. Like if it's legal on a federal level,
Yeah, but then it's going to
gonna
water
benefit
it down.
everybody.
But then it's going to water it down across the entire
It's
nation.
going to make the product cheaper for everybody.
And it's going to make the product crappier.
It's going to make it it's going to not make it crappier. It's
think
going to
it
be.
is.
I don't think. I don't believe that.
How can we cut this marijuana, make more of it, get more out?
I think it's going to allow.
I think they're gonna
more
take the
research
marijuana
being
and
done
it's like-
and to get it to a better
We're gonna
level.
have dollar store marijuana. We're gonna fucking go. It's like, well, you could have a bakery cookie, or you could have Chips Ahoy, or you could have fucking
so
great
it's
value
going to
fucking
be
cookies and chips.
going to be controlled and regulated just like every other product we consume.
Yeah, and that's fucking awful.
But it makes it so that we can
Why not have
have
weed for the people,
good
by
and
the
bad,
people?
good and bad.
Yeah, but
bad,
now we got
good,
fucking Big
good,
Brother
bad.
telling us what is good and what's bad.
We've
how we
always
can do
had
it.
that, but now we have labs testing it. It's going to get better.
I know, but I
It
feel
has
like that's
since-
gonna get watered down. I feel like let the states like Washington and marijuana and fucking Colorado and California have it because
Where
that's
does
where
the best weed come from?
That's where the pros.
Where's
are
the
gonna-
best weed at?
Humboldt County.
California and Colorado. Humboldt County is in California.
Yeah.
So if they
So let them be the pros. Let them have it. We don't need no fucking Virginia Beach fucking weed. We don't need no Michigan weed. You know what I mean?
Michigan was one of the first states to legalize medical.
Yeah, probably because they have bad weed. And
They
have
have
to get it on
dope
the
weed.
streets cheap.
Michigan has
The way
some
I'm
of the
looking at it,
best
like,
weed on
it's
the
the
planet.
same thing like when Dreamcast came out. Listen, it's like, yo, we
This is one of the first
we
subjects
know-
me and Torn
we
have
know-
ever argued
We know
about.
PlayStation is out here and is dope, and we know fucking 64 is out here and is dope. But guess what? 64's got GameCube on the way. PlayStation got PlayStation 2 on the way. We're waiting for
But
that.
what
dope
if
shit.
PlayStation
What
was
happened?
illegal
What
in
happened?
the
Okay,
US?
let's say PlayStation was Colorado,
And you had to have
and
the
fucking-
bootleg
and
PS.
Nintendo was California, and then all of a sudden Dreamcast pops on the market, and they're gonna come out and promise you a bigger and badder fucking product at half the price, and then they come out, it's kind of okay, but it sucks, and then it fucking pops and it sucks, and then guess what? We still get PS2, we still get GameCube, and then we never hear from Gamecast ever again.
I just think
You
it's.
know what I mean?
I
Like we're
think-
gonna have a bunch of fucked up weed. Like a bunch of people are gonna jump into this weed market.
Weed
just to
has
make
gone
money,
better.
and they're not gonna care about.
But
the
it's
science
going to be
of the weed.
controlled, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be regulated.
And that
People have
fucking
been doing
sucks.
that for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this weed. I just grew this weed. Well, guess
That's
what?
what
You
I'm saying.
didn't cure it the right way, and you put a bunch of shit in it. It's nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we can take that to a lab, and they can test it.
Yeah, but we don't need that all over the country because then that shit's gonna get watered
So
down.
safety,
No, it comes down, dude. Here in the street, you can go anywhere in Florida.
And sometimes you're getting some whack shit.
yeah,
sometimes
but
you're getting
it's
some
always
shit.
going to be like, hey, what is it smoking? You're like, I don't know, incredible purple Kush punk. And
Name's
you're
a
like, oh,
name.
that's cool.
What
But
I'm
then
saying
if you
is
go
this-
to Colorado or California, it's like, well, what is it? An indica strain, a sativa
Okay.
strain, a 50-50,
So
an 80-20,
so they're
20,
making it a more informed product. So you're more aware, and they know there's more information about that product.
Yeah, well, who are all these weeds? Where are all these weed scientists coming from?
So botany
Weed college?
Botany is a major in most colleges on the planet. Most
Weed
universities on
college?
the planet.
Look, your butthole
Botany.
for all of the internet to see.
You hell, kid baby butthole.
Kid
But
baby.
No, that's how is that? How I just want a better answer from how this is a bad thing. The only thing
Listen,
that,
it's going to get oversaturated. They're going to fuck it up.
it's going to make the cost of pot go down. It's already
It's gonna be
oversaturated.
bad pot. We're
You
gonna be
see
getting
it in
bad
Oregon.
pot.
No,
We're gonna
the
be getting-
pot's going to get better.
We're going to be getting Monsanto level, one-time germinated.
but we'll
fucking
be
pot.
able to tell because we have the because
Oh, you
we
can't
have
fucking ship.
because we have the ability to test it. The market will be saturated. It's you could already see that in Oregon. They have
Who's the cat?
buzzing. The market's definitely going to get saturated, but it's going to be saturated with everything.
I don't trust it.
I think it's a good thing. It's gonna be safer for us. Consumers aren't gonna get arrested for minor pot charges. It's gonna take people out of the jails, out of the prison system.
So what are we going to have, a dispensary in every corner? It's going to be like Circle K dispensary, liquor store, gun
that
store,
might happen.
dispensary.
Yeah, that might happen.
Mellow mushroom.
It'll give you the ability to grow it yourself. There's so
I don't wanna
the
grow it
pros
myself.
and cons are.
I want to order pizza and have it sent to my
so
door.
the
I don't want to
pros
knead
are
the
there's-
dough.
so this list of pros is way bigger than the list of cons.
Only time will tell. Agree
only-
to disagree. Pot, keep it illegal.
Keep-
Yeah. It's a treat, and it should be kept away from the big hands of money grubbing Sam.
So that's why they have connoisseur stuff. Like that's why where we spend our dollar is what makes a change in this country. So if it's fully legal, Monsanto, Marlboro, they're gonna have a mass-produced pot that probably sucks, probably cheap, but you know what?
It will.
These dope-ass individual growers will be able to make great pot at a legal level. They aren't going to get in
Well,
trouble.
what are the problems-
That's mom and pops. Comes
Right.
at like taco to table, farm to table.
Yeah.
That's
and,
what it gets
and they're
at.
still having a hard
Where
time.
you spend your dollar is what makes a change.
Okay, but everybody going to the bar tonight, they're gonna go and they're gonna ask for a fucking Bud Light draft, and they're not.
Not
gonna say,
everybody.
Hey, can I have a fucking?
So what-
Can I have a Wicked Devil's Chair from Red Cypress Brewery from Winter Springs, Florida?
So craft
So
brewer,
50-1, dude. Like, it's still gonna be an uphill battle.
so it's always an uphill battle. So craft beer wasn't
Under
really
the
a thing
market.
10, 20 years ago, right?
No, it was
So
actually.
people-
It was Sam Adams.
People
We're
started
on a different
buying.
topic now. What's
people
our next
started
topic?
buying.
We bled into the wrong topic. What topic are we on, Stretch? Lake Nona has
Lake
the
Nona.
shittiest weed. No kidding.
I've actually heard that from some people.
I've never had weed from Lake Nona. I will tell you, whoever's selling weed at Lake Nona should be making a lot of money. And if you're not, go to Lake Money, and start selling money.
Lake money, lake money, lake money, lake money. No, but seriously, Lake Nona is doing a lot. There a lot of new businesses are opening up there. Shout out to Social's sister bar, Lake Nona, Nona Social. Lake Nona, Lake.
And my folks are going there. They're going to the VA tomorrow for an appointment with my
They
uncle.
just opened up that new Boxy Park.
They're opening up the new food truck, Boxy Park. Yeah, I can't.
Get out of here, kitty!
That's how it is when you live with cats. That's how it's going to be when medical pot becomes Lake Nona. So a new food park, a new food place. It's supposed to be kind of like the idea and the map that I've seen on that place. It kind of looks like they're using shipping containers.
Banana Man PSA, never bong Corona Light. God, that's gross.
Oh, it is Corona Light. Corona Light is a
Fuck,
very
that's
different flavor of beer.
disgusting.
It's pretty
And I'm
interesting.
spilling it all over myself.
It's kind of like calorie-free Mountain Dew or something. No, it's delicious. It says drinkability. What are you talking about? Was it still like 5% alcohol?
There's this weird twang to it. Did you spit in this thing?
No, man. That's just the seasoning from the inside of the bong tube.
Oh, God. I just suck at bonging beers, and this is disgusting. Yo, I wish we had Modelo right now. I would bong a Modelo. It's Modelo time.
All right, so the thing about this Lake Nona fucking food place is that, you know how we're talking about pop-ups, and pop-ups are popular, well, there's like food, events, clothing.
Kidding, baby. Oh, man.
Baby, you need to know.
Oh, you little lady.
The way this Lake Nona shit is set up is that it's perfect for like pop-ups to come in there. Like,
If you jump on there one more time,
the place is set up for like food trucks.
Get outta
not
here.
Like a restaurant's gonna be there full time. But I mean, Lake Nona's trying to set it up. But they got a community there. They have shops there coming up. They got a school there. They got a little bit of infrastructure when it comes to like path and bike walkways. They do got the medical city. They do have the VA. They do get the UCF Medical School. But pretty much Lake
It's a
Nona.
really nice area. I
Lake
think
Nona is a fucking giant cow swamp pine forest in the middle of fucking nowhere.
That's what you're going to start to see more and more, though,
And
because
well, that's what Waterford was. or
Orlando's
anything else.
population's ever increasing.
Yeah.
The planet's population ever
But
increasing.
the infrastructure and the way to get out there, it's very hard to leave or to go into Lake Nona unless you use 528 or 417 or some shit like that. Otherwise, you're taking like South Orange forever or fucking Boggy Creek or something weird down some very like traffic-filled. Hey, good job at that.
Look at all that. Oh, here right there.
Back road.
Why are we doing this?
Some very traffic-filled back road type shit. And, you know, at the bike shop, there's like a lot of, you know, we get a lot of people from Lake Nona just because it's easy for them to get to Waterford through just hopping on the 417 or 528 to 417 to 408.
Thank you,
And
sir.
whereas they had to go to downtown, it's going to take them a minute to get to I-4, and I-4 is going to be the route to downtown. The location of Lake Nona is so fucked.
it's just far from here.
The land like anywhere else in Florida is fucked. Like Disney World, the airport, like everything here is just.
There's a lot that goes
wood
into
swamp,
building it
wood
up.
swamp.
It's all swamp.
Well,
and
it all comes
it's hard to
down to
access, especially
Same
in
thing, like
construction.
when we moved out here to Waterford or when we moved out to Bonneville, literally it's like somebody's gonna like cast a line in the middle of nowhere, set up a housing development, and then hope that the schools and the shops and the fucking infrastructure will come over that suburban sprawl.
The main reason they're doing this, though, it's just the population down here. It's always increasing.
Yeah.
It's
Well, Lake Nona's a spot.
there's
Houses
a
like
lot of
it used to be
money
like
here.
Waterford, Avalon, Baldwin, Soto.
And that's why they're still
Definitely.
continuing to build up in all these
I
places.
mean, I'm gonna go check it out. Just for me, it's not easy to get to Lake Nona unless you build that fucking tram and fucking make it happen.
Isn't that Elon Musk doing all that? That SpaceX?
He's too busy getting high off fucking government weed. It doesn't matter.
Dude, he didn't even inhale that when he was on the Joe
I
Rogan
know
podcast.
people give him such shit. He
He
didn't
like
really
puffed
smoke
it,
weed.
and he literally had to step down
He-
as
yeah.
a CEO from.
He had to do a Bill Clinton, and I did not inhale.
He did though.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill Clinton played saxophone. He definitely
And he wore
smoked
shades.
pot, dude. Shout out to Bill Clinton.
Shout out to Billy Clinton.
Whoa, Billy Clinton. So on to our next topic here. Where are we at now? Banana segment.
Banana segment.
Okay, so I just got some crazy news. Well, it's not crazy. It was expected. It was expected 10, 15 years ago. George Clinton. If you guys don't know who George Clinton, we were just talking about Bill Clinton. No way. We go to
Billy
George.
Clinton.
So Georgie Clinton. George Clinton, he is a lead singer of Parliament Funkadelic. They've been a band since the late 60s.
Mom, can you help me? Oh no.
Cat Attack.
We gotta put Kid Baby back
So
outside.
George Clinton announced his farewell tour a couple days ago. He has been playing music, singing music
Sorry, Stretch.
since he was 17 years old. He has had a 60-year career. Very few people can say that. A lot of people can't even make it to 60 years.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, besides those guys. Yeah, the Rolling Stones are good. I can't believe there's... How is Keith Richards still alive?
It's called Functional Heroin Addict.
Yeah. So George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic, Funkadelic, it spawned... Bootsy Collins played with him originally. Then he went solo career. Eddie Hazel was the guitar player, rips it. They were they were the funk band. If you look up funk music, it's George Clinton and P-Funk. They're one of the most influential bands of all time on this planet. And for him to announce this farewell tour, it's kind of sad for me. I've seen him live probably 10, 15 times.
Really?
Oh, dude, I've seen P-Funk everywhere.
When was the first time you saw him?
09 at
How old
Badfish. I was 20.
9 years ago.
I was 19 or 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know who he was before you?
I
went
knew
there?
I played jazz guitar in middle school. I knew who George Clinton was probably at 13, 14 is when I
So
first
like
started getting
5 or
into it.
6 years before you saw him in concert, you knew who he was.
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever see that movie PCU? Portchester University?
Yeah, with the guy who plays Ari on
Yeah.
Entourage.
So you saw that movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you mean the part where they're trying to figure out, they're like, yo, we need a band, and the band like shocks himself, but then this
Okay.
dude got tickets to go see P-Funk, but then he gets too high and misses the
Make
fucking
up
ride to
for
P-Funk,
P-Funk.
and then P-Funk
Yeah,
ends up
walk
coming through this
up,
sleepy
up,
town,
yeah.
and then fucking Gutter ends up
Wakes
getting
him up, or
Yeah, no, it's like Gutter ends up not knowing who P-Funk is, and then he's like, yo, man, where the fuck are we? He's like, yo, you're in this little town. He's like, man, we missed the show. Let's just go back. He's like, yo, Dread, mind if I get a ride? He's like, come on. And then he ends up fucking...
going to a P-Funk show.
No, he ends up bringing P-Funk back to the house. He's like,
Oh
listen,
my
man,
God.
I'm sorry I didn't do the right thing.
That would
He's
be
like,
so dope.
He's like, who gave you a ride? He's like,
Have a
these
house
guys.
party with
He's like,
P-Funk?
dude, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? No, dude, I'm sorry I brought these people. Do you know who that is? Do you know who
George
that is?
Clinton.
Dude, I didn't mean to bring any extra people. Dude, that's him. That's him.
So and we call social mother. They are the mothership. The
mothership.
mothership connection.
That's funny.
And they were one of the most heavily sampled bands of all time. Like, if you listen to most hip hop from 1980 to today,
Oh, yeah, you always point out
P-Funk
the
is
samples.
always sampled. Everything. I'm kind of sad. But I'm
Well,
glad George Clinton's still
how many
alive.
artists do a farewell tour and then they still come back and do another tour?
He's not coming back. No way.
Who did?
He's
Didn't the Stones do
77.
it? Didn't Elton John do it and then he canceled here and he's going to come back later and play again?
That's just a rainy day, rainy day check, rain check.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
it was
he's
for
doing a
his
whole
last
other
tour.
tour. He's still gonna play.
Elton John?
Yeah. They're going to do like little concerts and stuff here and there, but they're not going to go out and do 30, 40 shows in a season, George Clinton's getting too old. I mean, he's 77. I can't believe he's still alive, first off. That
He's
dude has
probably
done
alive
so
because
many
he's touring.
Yeah, and when he stops, watch. That's what happens to these guys. They're in they play, tour all the time. They're in that mode. And then when they slow down and stop, that's their life. And when that happens, the life ends. You can see that in so many artists. It's ridiculous. I just want to get some
Is he
information
married?
out there. Been married, been divorced. I don't.
You got kids and shit?
Oh, he's definitely got a lot of kids. I couldn't tell. He's not a Bob Marley, that many kids, but George Clinton definitely has some kids. But if you guys haven't listened to George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, definitely start checking them out. This tour this year, it's One Nation Under a Groove, which is one of their first few albums, one of their most popular songs. You guys should definitely check them out. I know they got a few other popular funk bands that are playing in recent times. I've seen a couple. I know Dumpster Funk is playing with them, and I think Lettuce or Galactic. Remember Galactic I was showing you a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
at the shop?
Yes.
They're playing with them. So with this farewell tour, they're trying to also introduce you guys to current funk bands and current artists that are on that similar vibe, So shout out to George Clinton. Thank you for teaching me a lot about music and helping me groove and dance many times.
He was a dog. What was his obsession
talking
with being a
about
dog?
What?
What was his obsession with being a dog?
I don't know. I think just the female aspect,
Stretch,
I'm
if
a
I,
dog.
if I send you a picture right now, could you pull it up and put it in the thing? I just sent it to our BS group chat.
Holy shit. Well, I guess you could get the QR code off that thing pretty easy. Holy. So one of our first topics on the BS show was dockless bikes. So, you go up to one of these things and you take the QR code and you rent it, I can't believe this picture you just showed me here. Is that people just like...
Well, see, this is
that like a
this is
drunk
the point that I
asshole, or is
wanted to
that
make
just-
because I wanted to talk about bicycles a little bit. I've been away from the shop for a minute, I have an e-bike. I have an e-bike loaner, which is fucking awesome. I put an e-bike on layaway because I totally want to buy one, just because e-bikes are they're the wave of the future. I feel like if you're into biking, you're gonna want an e-bike. If you're not into biking, if you didn't give a fuck about bikes at all, and then you got a bicycle and it was on an e-bike, you're like, holy shit, this is awesome. And like I said, there's only gonna be more and more and more. And kids are gonna have them, old people are gonna have them, poor people, old people, all the types. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, the way the future's going, like, everybody has a phone and shit like that. There's gonna be a point, I think, in the next couple of years that when you go to get a bicycle,
it's going to be electric. Even kids' bikes, I think. Kids' bikes are going to be electric size in some way.
Yeah, that electric bike is amazing.
With other countries are way into it, like Paris, Germany, and all those places. They're like, we're going to eliminate fucking coal and fossil fuels by like 2028.
Germany,
and all that shit.
I think we all need to do
because
that.
they're all feeling the crunch and the squeeze. Because not everybody has the fucking Americans race hookup. Let's underground hook up ISIS so we get some fucking oil here. Let's not have fucking cheap oil and shit like that.
We need to get rid of oil
Everybody doesn't
completely
have
now.
that American hookup the way.
I think what they're
Europe doesn't have that American fucking Bush oil Saudi money like we got over here. So a lot of people are looking to alternative measures, and
which I think everybody should be doing.
Italy, India, Africa, Asia,
all
a lot
need
of
to look
countries,
to
a lot
alternative
of
fuel
countries that
sources.
aren't as privileged as like, let's say like England or America or some shit like that. They don't always use fucking cars. They're on bikes, they're on scooters, they're on fucking rigged up shit that has 2 wheels. They're on 3-wheeled fucking like petty go karts and shit like that.
Trikes.
Yeah, so
They're about that trike life.
in Europe, especially like in the Netherlands and shit, they're already using bicycles. Like there'll be people. Same thing in India or China or fucking in the Netherlands. There'll be a mom or a dad. Like you can see a video of some dude in India on a fucking 80cc fucking dirt bike, and he'll put him, his wife, his kid, and 2 more kids, and then all their shit and ride through town. Yeah. You'll see the same thing in the Netherlands, where the mother will have an actual fucking cargo
Some of
bicycle.
that comes from
She'll
necessity.
load herself, her kid, and her 2 other kids, and it's no fucking big deal. Same thing in Asia.
But some of that comes from necessity, and some comes
Yeah, but
from
it's
choice.
it's all just fucking smart. It's all
It's
smart regardless.
We need to start doing that. They're
What
more
am I going
aware.
to do? What am I going to do? Walk to the store, or am I going to pay $10 for an Uber to the store, or am I going to hop on my
Electric
fucking
bike.
bicycle
Electric bike.
and ride down?
An electric-powered-
So now you're getting to a bicycle.
solar
so
powered.
It's saving you time. It's saving you energy. You're doing it faster. You're doing it better.
Alternative
Anyway,
fuel sources.
that's the shift that's going to come. That's the wave when fucking we run out of empty fucking dinosaur bones to turn into fucking go-go juice.
We should never have started that in the first place 100 years ago.
Yeah, right. But
you know?
so now people are seeing e-bikes, and it is kind of gimmicky. And like out in California and stuff, they got the same people that are doing the Lime e-bikes here, those green electric bikes that you see
QR codes. You remember?
downtown and around UCF. They got the same shit out in LA, but it's scooters, which I think is way fucking more dangerous because there's no
Remember that video
accountability.
with
You
that
can't
chick
carry
just-
shit. Yeah, same fucking price. You can just fucking hop on a scooter and then fucking just crank a fucking throttle. It's like a GoPed from the 80s or the 90s. And those things were fucking dangerous. There's a reason they stopped making GoPeds, which is fucking a little fucking 40cc motor on a fucking scooter with inflatable tires. But now, they have these little inflatable scooters that fucking have a motor on it that you can do 15 miles an hour. Anyway, we don't have those here in town. Here we have the Lime bikes, which do 15 miles an hour, electric. Like I said, they're all over Mills 50. They're all over downtown. A lot of them are on UCF and surrounding areas. But the thing that, if you look on Snap or YouTube or any of these things, it's people trashing these fucking vehicles.
Yeah, it's so messed up.
Okay, so you have a group of people that look at it and like, what the fuck is this? I'm never using it. I'm never touching it. It's an eyesore. Get it away from me. And then you have a second group of people that's like, hey, man, this is cool. I'm going to use this. I'm going to utilize it. I'm totally into it. I'm going to tell my friends. I'm going to use it to go to lunch. I'm going to use it to get fucking Publix and shit like that. And then you have a third group of people
Let's fuck this shit up.
that see this shit and they look at it as an opportunity to vandalize something.
so fucking...
It's the same fucking thing like when you're a little kid and you're walking like behind the Winn-Dixie and you see a bottle and so you pick it up and you fucking smash
Shatter
it and
it.
break it for no fucking reason just to fucking see the chaos that happens.
Some
Now,
people just want to watch the world
these
burn.
fucking people,
You know?
like the graphic that I sent you, there's a fucking Lime bike in a fucking tree. Now you can YouTube this shit, snap it, and there's people in LA here in town, and basically what they do is they get a kick out of taking this fucking bike or the scooter and like just trashing it. I'm talking about they'll throw it in like a ravine, they'll fucking
Up a
take
tree.
it, they'll take it to the top of a fucking parking lot structure, and they'll fucking throw it off the edge. They'll fucking pick it up and bash it over and over again. And like the only case that I've seen recently was there's this group called the Spokes Council, which is a group of kids on UCF campus who are like bike enthusiasts. And somebody took a picture and posted it to the group where it's on the UCF campus and there's like an oak tree that's like probably like 6 foot up and then it splits in the middle. Somebody took one of these fucking E-Line bikes and just fucking chucked it in the tree. Probably because it's funny, probably because they could trash it. But even still, if there was not an
people
e-bike,
suck.
if there was a bike, like let's say some poor schmuck had to ride his bike to the bus stop, lock it up, hop on the bus to go to work, and then comes back and his bike is like the seat's missing or somebody spit on it or somebody kicked the tires out. People love to vandalize shit. Same thing like thieves, man. Thieves and vandals, they're opportunists. If they see like, if it's like fucking, here's a fucking blank canvas and here's a fucking paint can. You know what I mean? Like, no one's telling them to do it, but they just have this urge where it's like, let me just fuck this shit up. It's not like, hey, I'm gonna ruin someone's day. Hey, this is gonna make me feel better. It's like, hey, man, I need to just trash some shit. Let's smash some fucking eggs.
That's why
this is what's starting to happen.
the break rooms. That's a good.
It's a good
source
stress
to
reliever.
use that.
It is a good stress reliever. But you could also
instead of vandalizing other people's
yeah, but
shit.
you could go and play fucking tennis or go fucking running or go hit a punching bag.
Or go to a break room and break shit.
Yeah, but I mean, how cheap is it to fucking go and get like a $40 racket and $12 worth of balls and hit it back and forth than it is to go somewhere, pay for a break room, put on goggles and smash it? It's the same feeling. It's like, yo, I'm really mad. I'm gonna punch a hole in the wall. Now you punch this hole in the wall. Guess what? Now you gotta fucking get the spackle, get the drywall, get the screen, take your time out. Was that fucking like 5 seconds? Was that 5 seconds of shit? Yeah.
How many have you punched in the walls? A couple.
Enough to realize that once
we
you have
should
to
stop
repair 'em,
punching holes in walls.
enough to realize that, yo, it's gonna take me one time amount to punch a hole in a wall, but it's gonna take me 5 times amount to fucking fix this bitch. Yeah. I've seen a dude, one of my homeboys, he gets so pissed, he fucking punched a hole in the wall, and then he's like, oh, pop, 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 and he fucked up the whole wall. And I'm like, bro, that's an entire.
That's like
sheet of
Rampage
drywall.
Jackson when he tore
He
up.
fucking tore the door apart.
He tore the door apart. Just choo.
Yeah.
He was so pissed off.
But
sometimes you have to let out those emotions, but there is a right and wrong way to do that.
Listen, e-bikes are out there.
Don't fuck up other people's shit. Fuck up your own
He's
shit.
keeping a guy in work because it is a guy's job to go around in a van, pick up all these bikes, and then tweak them and make sure they're good again for the next day. So
that's just wrong.
But don't vandalize.
Don't vandalize shit.
You fucking kids. E-bikes and vandals.
Treat bikes with respect.
Yeah, exactly. Same respect you want to respect. All right, then that was my moment. What are we doing? We're closing out?
That's the sloth shit right there. Yeah, so we're on the outro.
Well, I mean, for having a little bit of technical difficulties and me not feeling so well and us not being at our local spot normally, I think this worked out pretty good.
It's a little different, but we did the thing. And we have a gong now.
We do need some alcohol. It's not like we have a beer with unlimited taps right now.
Yeah, see now, Papa Sloth, he's making some moves.
Thank you to my parents for coming through.
Go raid the fridge, Papa Sloth.
Stretch did a really good job coming through and setting up impromptu setup. But
we had a lot of
Stretch can pretty much, I think, cast from anywhere. If we were in the middle of the woods on a camping trip on a desert island,
he does his thing, dude.
He could probably fucking. He just brings that fucking a waterproof Pelican
solid
box?
like a rock, you know.
Can your Pelican box like fall out of a helicopter and be okay?
I wouldn't say a helicopter.
I think so, dude. That's
I think
like
you dropped that at 10,000 feet,
and it's got to be orange too
or
because it's made for like out in the elements. Like I can't find this Pelican box that we didn't find in the desert.
Stretch, does it have an O-ring seal? So
I think it does.
It is watertight. That is
it's Pelican brand, right?
That is a dope box.
I'm not sure.
Dude, bro, that's shit some heavy duty shit.
That is nice.
If you ever see Stretch out in the streets, you salute him for respect of his rig.
We salute you.
We salute you, and I think we have time for like one beer bong each.
We've got a time for a lot of stuff. Oh, did you see that new?
But what else is going on? It's
Zombie
Valentine's
deers.
Day.
Zombie deers, remember?
Oh yeah, there's some. What
Papa
happened?
Sloth's getting musical
8
over here.
minutes.
Gracias, Papa Sloth.
So do you guys remember mad cow disease from the 90s? The shit that Oprah got mad at the Texas farmers for so bad?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, mad cow disease, there's something kind of going around like that in middle America that they're saying they got something called like zombie deers. And it's similar to mad cow disease where it's an infection of the brain from some parasite that makes the fucking animals go all crazy.
Insane in the membrane.
Except unlike mad cow disease, it can't be
Insane,
transferred. Like
got
mad cow
no
disease
brain.
was transferred to the meat and then the people ate it and then they died or something. This is
They
not,
said this isn't like that.
this isn't transferable to humans, but they've seen it in like bucks, deers, any like weird hooved animals like that. But what it is,
Hooved animals?
it's like
So that would
the animals of a
include
cloven
elks,
foot, like
elks,
like a fucking
deer, bison.
So what it's doing is like deteriorating their brain and like making them go mad, but like giving them like super strength at the same time.
What?
We're basically
I didn't know about the super
there's
strength.
just these animals in the woods that are just wandering around doing shit that they shouldn't be doing, and you better watch out for them.
Watch out for those zombie deer.
Yeah, which is interesting. Also, what's interesting is we're
We're wasting a lot of money. The U.S. national debt just went up the highest it's ever been. $22 billion in debt.
Well, thanks, Obama.
Whoa! You gotta call Obama out.
This is Clinton's fault for the housing crisis.
Federal
You know what?
Reserve.
This is
Thanks to all
fucking
these-
Reagan's fault for trickle-down economics.
No, it all.
You know what? This is fucking
Franklin-
Carter's fault. This is Carter's fault for the
FDR.
whole goddamn Toyota
FDR.
deal during our fucking gas crisis in the 70s.
Yo, there's that new bar opening up downtown now.
Halloween,
that
bar.
Halloween bar.
What is it called? Spooks and Thrills? Hold on, let me get the exact name of this
Cocktail Screams. Isn't that what it's called? Cocktail Screams?
shit. Yo, yeah, there's a new... All right, you know how we got Frosty's Lounge? I think it's called? Uncle Frosty's Christmas Time Lounge? Downtown?
I've been in there a couple times. I
Oh,
don't
it's
remember
funny.
what it's called.
Look, I pull up
It's right
Instagram.
next to Swigs.
I pull up Instagram. The second picture is Cocktails and Screams. What's in the very background? All the lime bikes.
Oh my god. Yeah, this world is. It's a big ass circle.
We're on a frequency.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
Everything
basically
happens
Cocktails and
too
Screams.
much.
It's a Halloween themed bar. I don't think it's open yet. I have seen a lot of pictures and a lot of hype on Instagram and Facebook. I think it's going to be in the downtown area. Check it out. Just go to Instagram, all one world, Cocktails and Screams. I think it's going to be okay because like I like the theme bars. I
love the theme bar idea.
I hadn't been to the ice bar yet.
That's
I
downtown
do
too?
like fucking Frosties.
Shots is pretty cool.
I do like-
but it's not technically. I mean,
Shots,
they're themed
that's different.
shots, but
And then the video game bar.
yeah,
What's that called?
joysticks is really
Joysticks.
cool.
I like we like Irish pubs, we like dive bars, we like classy spots, but I do like the way the theme bar's going, and I do like how Orlando is a home for stuff that I don't think you can put this in other town and it would fly.
Yeah, it's not going to work in a lot of other
No.
places. Definitely not.
I'm bonging this. What's up, man?
Are we bunging it?
I'm bonging this motherfucker.
Bong.
Bong me.
Bong me.
Bong me.
Torin, he's pretty supportive of the bonging.
Bong me.
He's been wanting to get a beer bong for 6-8 months. And
Since my birthday.
6-8 months, right? That sounds about right. Your birthday's in July? Yeah, shout out to
I am-
Stretch
I am
and
33 and a half years
Sloth.
old.
They both share the same birthday.
We are 33 and a half years old. We are birthday brothers by the cosmos.
That's pretty cool. But now we finally have a bong that was a
And it's
was
an epidemic.
acquired
You
from
opened up a Pandora's
Gasparilla
box.
Bus, and it's definitely gotten utilized a lot since
A
Gasparilla.
little too much, maybe. I suggest everybody go to their local Spencer's.
I suggest everybody goes to sleep every evening and get some rest after their nights of
You
debauchery.
know, they say a bong a day will keep the
Bong a day will
doctor
keep
away.
the. I don't know. A bong a day will keep the ABC agents away. That's a liquor reference, but yeah, you're way faster than I am, and this Corona is just disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah, Stretch, while Torin bonged this beer, Stretch chugged the water. It was really cool.
I thought that was Mike's heart.
Was it water or? Oh, never mind.
You know, Stretch is at home studio fucking podcast mode when there's a fucking can of Mike's Hard, whether it be like lemon or cranberry or something. I never see him drinking the Mike's Hard like out in the streets or anything. I don't even know if you get Mike's Hard off tap or something.
Stretch
But
is
you
a
know,
cider guy. If you guys
if
didn't
we're
know.
at Studio S or something like that, you better have that shit ready for the old Stretch, man.
If you're ever out and about, order a shot of Sambuca or a nice cider for our producer.
Stretch loves cider. When you see him, buy him a cider. Don't forget, don't be a little bitch.
Or if you're at your local liquor store, just get him a bottle of that Overproof rum.
Hey guys,
He's a big fan. It's not really shot worthy, but you mix drink,
yo, Social
The
House
Overproof.
Social House Orlando started following me on Instagram.
That's a yard thing.
Who's in charge of that?
I don't know. What is it?
Social House Orlando.
So Orlando, that's probably.
Hey, listen.
Bree. That's probably Bree.
Follow us. Follow the Traveling Drunks on
Instagram,
Twitter, Facebook, Twitch,
Snapchat.
YouTube, Snapchat. It's either the Traveling Drunks or Traveling Drunks. You search it in the bar. You're in the search bar. You're gonna find a variation. It's us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely fuck with us because you can see the cool shit that we do and be updated on what's happening. You know where to be when the time is right, and you won't miss anything.
Oh,
And then
who's that?
Maybe a picture, some fucking web hoe.
Looks like Alexa.
All the webby hoes. She's no hoe. She's Sexa Alexa.
I didn't call her a hoe. I said it looks like her. It was the ass.
She looking like a man.
She look.
Looking like a man. and a 1 and a 2 and a ding 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 ding
This was a bad idea. So, thanks for tuning in this evening, guys.
So I think we made it
Yeah,
happen,
we're not
man.
live.
I feel better. I feel
Hello.
for the Billy Sloth podcast BS show number 6 wasn't all that bad.
Well, it was.
It was definitely better than number 5.
You think? Really?
Dude, number 5, I feel like shit,
5 or 6?
bro.
I feel like shit today.
I was like, man, I was sick. My fucking knee was blown out. I was
what
like,
I'm taking
am
from
I
this
doing
is
here?
beauty
My
is
hair
in the
was
eye of the
greasy. I was
beholder.
just like, oh fuck.
You gotta grow that mustache back.
Let's
dude.
have that third
It's freaking
eye.
me out, man.
Gotta tap that third eye.
Okay, so the GOAT confirmed BS number 6 was better. So I gotta agree with him, I guess. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh. Warriors.
Traveling
Come out. Traveling
drunks.
Come out.
to
play.
drink.
I love what you just did there. Wow, that's awesome. Hey guys, we're gonna be coming out with a lot of new content, a lot of new material here in the next few weeks.
We got some things we want to
Some
do
cool
for y'all.
commercials.
It's gonna be fun.
If you haven't watched any of the other podcasts, we got Meme Girls on Thursday. We got The Dark Hour on Monday, and Tuesdays we have Analytically Correct. Whoa. Well, it's Orlando. Yeah, to each their own. But check all those out. Start following us on all the pages. And Halifax.
It says Alafaya.
I know.
Don't read my writing. You'll never understand it. You will burn the inside
Yeah,
of your
mine's
retinas.
definitely more understandable. So how we looking there?
Well, yeah, man. So I think we're good. I think we got some good stuff happening. It's February. Keep the year on rolling through. Roll with the punches. Stay strong. You're gonna be
Never
some
give
pizza
up.
here.
Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Follow the northern light.
Life's gonna keep on hitting you in the gonads. Just gotta keep on trucking.
Yeah.
You
Just
know?
think about
like
Rocky.
tonight. We got hit with some technical difficulties.
What would Rocky
we couldn't
do?
stream correctly, and we made it happen. Stretch made it happen.
Gotta make it happen.
You have to think on your toes, and you have to think. Just think all the time.
You have to have toes.
No, you don't.
You have to have 3 toes and be a sloth.
I thought it was two-toed sloth.
No, it's a 4 toes. It's a 4-toed.
It's just two brothers. It's just one drink.
There's just 4 toads, and when you kiss a toad, it might turn into federal
Prince.
marijuana.
Federally legalized marijuana.
You can smoke some fed marijuana. Go for it. You have fun. See what that tastes like.
I think it would taste pretty good because.
I think it's gonna taste like
Yeah.
shit. And it's gonna taste like a Marlboro cigarette, and you're gonna be pissed.
Oh my gosh, we're continuing
You're
this.
gonna think about Mama's home
Yeah, we're
cooking.
continuing this debate after
It's gonna
the cast is
be. It's
done.
gonna be like microwave 7-Eleven burrito, Mom's home cooking.
Dude, since they legalized stuff
Street
back in the
weed, government weed.
look at where pots come from in the '60s to today. Like, is it better or worse?
Hey man, they had Sesamillion in Jamaica, and that shit was fire.
Bitch, smoke some Sensimelia.
Sesamillion, no stems, no seeds. You know what I'm saying? Not that Reggie's dirt pack Mexican brick flake shit.
Yeah, we want that loud pack, not that dirt pack.
Yeah.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. I think we're about done here. Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week on Wednesday. We'll probably be casting from Public House.
Public house.
Traveling drunks, come out to play.
Thank you guys.
Bye. We love you.
My finger's stuck.
Stay classy, Orlando.